Hello, my name is Hilario Montanes, and this is my version of Tic Tac Toe. For my version of Tic Tac Toe, I ended up making a board which in each square there will be a game object known as the piece trigger, which holds the X and O pieces, and they are set to be inactive in the hierarchy. In correspondence with the turn order, once a player clicks on each respective trigger box, the piece will will set active for whosever turn it is. By going to my scripts, I have three of them: the win tie canvas, my trigger controller, and my game controller. My game controller controls which whose player's turn it is, as well as it as holds information for each game piece, and each trigger controller, and which player wins, loses if a tie happens, or if player won, or whose turn it is. For my win conditions, I have a trigger array that checks if for each trigger and ensures that certain sets in combinations of horizontal, vertical, or diagonal shows which will tell what piece is active within each trigger, and then it will set the player who has won for that piece in correspondence, such as player 1 or for X or player 2 for O. If a tie happens, for a tie to happen, the my game controller checks for whether player 1 has won, player 2 has won, and if 9 turns have passed, which means that all the blocks have been filled. For my win tie canvas, I hold a reference to my game controller, which will check whether player 1 has won or player 2 has won. If each player has that had will then show a canvas for whether player 1 has won or player 2 has won, or it will set the tie canvas to active. In each one of those canvases, a button to replay the game or quit to the main menu will be present. For my trigger controller, I also have a reference to my game controller, which will check to see if whose turn it is, as well as set the piece for whichever turn that is, and it will increment my turn marker so that when 9 turns have passed, then it will set which player has won. Now to playtest. For my X-wing condition, the player will be shown X wins, and they will be given a button to play again or quit upon hitting play again. Now to check for the O win condition, the player will be shown O wins, play again, and quit upon playing hit again. Play again to check for the tie. Upon all of the pieces being filled and no player being won, the player will be shown tie, and they will be able to either hit play again or quit. Upon hitting quit, the player will be set to the main menu. In the main menu, there will be two buttons: a start button as well as a quit button. For the start button, it will transport the player to the game. For quit, the player will exit the application. This is my video for Tic Tac Toe, and thank you for watching.